What's up? This is your guy Pet, the founder of Humble Hustlers. This is my first video that I will be dropping on YouTube. The purpose of this channel is to educate and also share ideas and strategies on the YouTube channel so that you can be able to have a good trading journey, and I hope for the best. Like, subscribe, and share. Hello guys, this is Pet speaking, the founder of Humble Hustlers. Today we have an interesting topic that we'll be discussing about, which I looked and I find that it's one of the most important topics that we should be discussing about because it has a bigger impact in us in terms of trading. So the topic of today is how to identify the correction and the impulsive moves of phase. So the reason and purpose why I chose this topic for me to be able to discuss with you is because most of us as traders, we are failing to understand when the correction or when the impulsive, where the impulsive is going to begin. And without knowing these two phases, it will be difficult for us to take an advantage of the impulsive move that the market gives. So this is the first thing that I will tell you about the impulse and also the correction. It doesn't matter which time frame you are using in order for them to be identified. And this is one thing that you have to bear in mind. If it starts by correction, the following step is going to be an impulse. There will never be an impulse, then correction. It will be impulse, correction, or correction, impulse. So what I'm trying to say to you is that the first thing that you're supposed to know in trading is these two phases, because they have an impact in your trading. Because most of us, we don't know when the market is correcting and when the market is impulsive, it's impulsing, and that's the problem. So let us look at this chart, which has no candlesticks and everything here. I will be using some instrument here in order for me to show you what is happening here. So let us look at this. This is the market coming from the upside going to the downside. Then this phase that the market is at right now, it's a correction phase. This is a correction phase. How do I identify that there is a correction phase? By the market forming a ranging market at the same place. When you see a ranging market in a form of a pattern, it doesn't matter what type of a pattern it is. It's just that unfortunately, I'm not here to teach more about the patterns. I'm here to teach more about the correction and the impulsive move. So if you look at what is happening here, the market is giving us touches here at this pattern, at these trends of the pattern. So we have to take an advantage of this type of patterns, because if you don't know them, you will have some difficulty in your tradings if you're trading trends and trend strategy. So as I was saying, this is a correction move that the market formed here. Then we saw the market breaking, giving us an impulsive move. When it breaks and gives us an impulsive move, something that follows is the correction move, is the correction. Wait for the correction to complete, then it breaks, then you enter a trade, then you take an impulsive move, then you make money. Then we see this pattern again being broken, then it gives us an impulsive correcting, going to the upside with a beautiful pattern which is rising. This is the an ascending pattern. Then it went and break and give us an impulse, then still correct. This is the correction phase. This is the correction phase. This is the correction phase. Then it breaks. When it breaks, it gave us an impulsive, then it is correcting. Now, this is what Nasdaq is doing. It have went and give us a third touch there. So I'm just waiting for a confirmation. Then I'm expecting Nasdaq to push to the downside and give us the down bottom. So this is what I wanted to show you, and I hope and believe that I've explained it in a good way, which you could be able to understand. So let me just take you to the chart itself in order for you to see it practically. It's just that it differs because at the chart of the market, it is presented in a form of a candlestick. It's not presented in a line form. You can also select a place which you could be able to use the line charts, but I use the candlesticks in order for me to see what really is happening. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. If you look at what is happening, as I have said and as I have explained to you, that whenever the market gives you a correction, which is this correction here, what we are supposed to do is to look for the third touches if they're there. One, and this is the second one, and this is the third one. Immediately the market touches that level, we set the pending order, and when the pending order is activated, you will see the market giving you an impulsive move. Then here again there is another correction. There were several touches that the market gave us here, which is the first one, the second one here, and also the third one here, and also the fourth one. It depends on how you want to enter it. Then once you see that there can be an opportunity of trading, you enter, then the market goes down, it corrects again, then execute it, it goes down, it corrects. This is a correction phase, guys. Then it breaks. Then what I'm expecting here, this is what is going to happen this week in Nasdaq, if possibly it happens. But what I'm seeing on my chart is that I'm seeing that Nasdaq have given me the third touch at that point there. So I'm expecting Nasdaq to go down. It's just that I've not yet entered, but I will enter as soon as I see a confirmation for me to be able to execute it. I hope and believe you understand. And this is the simplicity of trading. If you understand these two patterns, you are not going to be wrong in most of the things that you do, regardless of the direction of the market. But if you know the correction phase, you will be able to move with the trend. You will be able to understand the market in a deeper way. So thank you, guys, and I hope you understood what I was talking about, and I wish you all the best in your journey of trading. God bless you. Thank you.